I think everybody else kind of would have been like, turn that shit off.
To do what on the spot?
In his last battle, an air conditioning unit like turned on in the middle of it,
loud.
and he like freestyled about it. And that was like
where it's like stop. Everyone was like, "What the?" Because it's like,
it was
and everyone's like,
super
"What
loud.
the fuck?" And it stopped the whole thing. I had just done a rebuttal about Real Deal watching tennis because his round ended with comparing me to some tennis player or something, and I was like, all I heard was you watch tennis, and it's like, and everyone's like, what the fuck? And it just stopped, and finally, like 15 seconds later or something, they like got it to turn off, and I was just like, oh, I bet you feel stupid now, because that, which I said dope, and I wish I would have said hot, but I was like, that rebuttal was so dope, the venue was like, cool it down, and everyone just like blew.
Yeah, that was dope.
I'm like, why didn't I say hot?
Yeah.
Like, that rebuttal was so hot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you like battling in the Rumble? Was it cool?
Yeah, it was different. It was really different, but it was fun. I was like just kind of stressed. Like other people were rapping, and I never have put out my phone in a battle. But I'm like, everyone's concentrated on. There's 5 of us in here, and I was like, and it isn't my turn. Someone else is going. I was like, okay.
Oh, you pulled out like the Drake BlackBerry.
Yeah,
the Drake
yeah.
BlackBerry
And I was just
moment.
like looking like, all right, that's how. Because also when I skipped a chunk in my first round, I'm like, I'm gonna open my next round with that. But then I thought of those 2 rebuttals happened. Then I went into shit from my first round. But I was like, all right, if I'm gonna do all this, I just need to remember. So I kept checking my phone, like, what's the shit I need to transition into?
Yeah.
But no, it was fun though. It was different. The first round I was jittery. It was hard. Like it's hard to shift my focus to who I was. You know, the first round of the room was definitely me acclimating, and like the camera's here. Most of the crowd is kind of like behind, and then my opponents are there, and not knowing my material as much as it was just a lot going on, and I was like caffeinated up too. Like rather than get drunk, I was just off the hell.
Does somebody get eliminated each round?
No, it's just
it's like a battle with 5 people.
Yeah, just
and then
we all choose for order. We choose for order. So there's 5 of us. We draw out of a hat, and then it's just 3 90-second rounds, just going in circle. And then
so it's like a 24-hour battle.
It's only 90-second rounds, but it was kind of long.
Yeah, it was kind of long. It was like an hour
long as fuck.
Yeah.
But it was one less person than it was supposed to be.
No, 3. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, 3 times 5 is 15.
Yeah,
and you know it's not 90 seconds. It's
right.
like 2 minutes.
Let's round it up to 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're talking about
30 minutes of raw material, let alone all the crowd reaction in between transitions. Yeah, it was pretty long, which it's better that Mickey dropped out because it's way better with 5 people.
Yeah, I
They've
agree.
done one with 8.
Yeah, the first one was 8.
And then it's been 6. Then it's been 6. This one was planned for 6, but somebody dropped out, and I'm like, 5 at the most.
Wow.
4 might even be the
Well,
low.
wait. So how does a winner get picked?
Oh, it goes up online, so it still hasn't gone up yet, and then it's internet vote. But
Do you,
I think
as a battler,
Dan
miss
said by
the days
Friday.
when like people had to call out the winner at the venue?
No,
You don't
I
like that?
don't. There's something about one that I like that I miss as far as like the competition of definitively being able to say you won. But when there was nothing, it only made sense when there was something else on the line. Like winner gets this, loser gets this. But it's like if we're guaranteed the same amount of money either way, if there's and there's just like the drunk host picking their drunk friends to do this shitty judging job. You know what I mean? It just didn't make sense. Like I never seen it really work. Even in grind time, it was what it was, but I never seen it really successfully done. Like it just kind of looked like a shit show. In
this day and age,
and it's just so subjective.
It's even worse now.
Yeah.
I feel like written battles are like even more subjective than freestyle battles.
For sure.
If that's possible. But
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I think it's just hard to judge. I mean, I think there's room for judge battles, but I don't think every battle should be judged. I like the subjectivity of it and like people being able to kind of argue. It's art, you know. Like as much as people want to say battle rap is a sport and shit, like it's not. Because there isn't definitive. That was 2 points. Yeah. That was an actual punch. Out. It's just like, oh, someone could be like, that punchline was trash. It's like someone could be like, that punch was fucking trash, and someone's like, oh my god, that's amazing. You know, it's like, it's so I think it's real subjective and hard to judge in general. And unless there's something tangible on the line, there's not really a need to do it.
Because right now everyone's just battling for Twitter followers, basically.
Yeah. Twitter followers and $50 here and there.
A free
That's
beer.
some money. Nah, battling's good.
Yeah.
It's about 10. Like, on average, I feel like it's around 10x what you'd get for a show.
Right.
On average, for probably about the average person.
Yeah.
Average battler.
For your shows.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, exactly. I only get like 1,000 a show, you know. So it's about that.
If the IRS is listening, don't pay attention to anything he says.
Yeah, my
dry snitch
stage name
yourself.
is Intuition.
Yeah, don't dry snitch. I've already jaw ruled myself with the IRS, and I'm like, not about that life anymore.
I'm next, for sure. But anyways, botsbattles.com if you want to see the Royal Rumble. Illmac, everybody knows. Real Deal, Marv 1, and Frank Stacks. Did I forget anybody? I think that's it. Five people. Also, Thesaurus versus Reverse Live, Chilla Jones versus Madflex, and Fredo versus Copyright, along with an undercard. And I think it's 25 battles for 2 days full of battles, so it's pretty fucking good deal.
$25 for... Oh, it's 25 battles?
No, $25 for 2 days full of battles because you get the first day as well. There's a tournament that day. Yeah, dope. Highly recommended. I have a fucking blast of the event. Good battles. Thesaurus versus Reverse Live is awesome. Mm-hmm. Did you watch that?
No, I didn't watch any of the battles. I was pacing outside nervously, chain smoking, trying to rap my bars.
You feel like you won though, right?
I do. I think I just felt like I got second and third. I had EK winning the first round pretty handily. But I feel like we're on opposite trajectories. Like second and third, I think he got thrown off because he had so much Mickey Worthless material and he wasn't there. Yeah. So he's just kind of doing it, and he was like, "Oh god damn it, I wish I would have cut." But I'm gonna say it anyway. And it kind of like he talked about he was on shrooms maybe like during the battle. He's like, "I'm on shrooms right now."
All the bars about Mickey were worthless.
That event, there were so many people doing shrooms, acid.
Yeah.
Like everybody that I was taught to.
San Jose?
Yeah.
Multiple times during the Rumble when someone else is
Fredo
rapping,
was like,
Fredo just tapped my shoulder and looked at me like, "I'm on acid." I was like, "Yeah." Like, cool. 5 minutes later or whatever, I'm like, "All right, what's the rebuttal I'm gonna do?" And he's like, "Hey," on my voice, "I'm on acid."
Fredo was saying that?
Yeah. Hey, but he's looking at me like a child looks at to their parent like for guidance, like, "I'm on acid." Like, I'm like, "Yeah, that's dope." Man, he's like.
Hey, shout out Fredo. Last time I was here, actually, was the thing that you recorded in the all black walls, and Fredo and I went out to ramen afterwards, and I just went back to the ramen spot like this weekend because it was so good.
Really?
I gotta go back here. Yeah,
he's a foodie, man.
Yeah, I know. We had a lot to talk about with food. He's a cook too, which is great. So it was fantastic.
In the kitchen whipping with a flick on the rig.
Yeah, he makes
Fredo
sushi.
Can cook. Yeah.
He's a sushi chef.
Topper said I won. That means I won.
Oh,
should Dirtbag just
somebody asked? Are you guys embodied? Either of you? Are you embodied?
Yes, I'm not.
I am.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I made the cut, but I
you,
filmed
like
a scene.
Oh,
no,
a scene? Okay.
No, me and Thesaurus played like the two old guys in the Muppets, like where it flashes to them, and like it flashed to us during a battle, and he's like, "Oh, we're basically kind of." Giving the fans clarity because he's like, well, what did this mean if da-da-da-da? And I'm like, nah, but blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of like some witty banter.
So you guys
or
were
whatever.
playing exposition roles,
right?
Yeah. You guys are explaining what was happening.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So I don't know if it make it or not. I felt like I kind of sucked.
Really? Why?
I don't know. It was just like, it was unnatural. I didn't know. But I don't know.
Because you only know how to keep it real. There ain't no acting in this shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, nah, I wouldn't say this. I'll say this.
Right.
I got you. you know. Nah, I don't know. I was just kind of nervous. Like afterwards, I'm like, I have no idea if I did good.
You're like,
or
yo,
bad.
this is the part
Like,
where I would have said Don DeMarco, and then like, the audience won't understand that.
I'm like, this is way too much slang, Joseph. But yeah.
You're like, this is the part of the battle where I would actually be pontificating about the verbose nature of their bars.
Yeah, that was lyrical right there. So I don't know. I may or may not have made the cut, but I filmed a couple scenes with Thesaurus.
Any good behind the scenes stories from it?
Oh, we've talked about it on here, but
Oh,
like, that's
water.
probably the best part was like the van ride home leaving the shit where it's like me, Hollow, Lux, Arsenal, Disaster, Thesaurus, and Chase, driven by HBY, and
Oh gosh.
yeah, and so it's just a battle ride. But oddly enough, the like subject matter was like fluoridated water and like Whole Foods, and like
Nice.
it was a funny conversation. We've addressed it.
Nice.
What do you remember? What episode that was? Fuck no.
It's free. I thought it was free beer.
Oh, it was free beer. We
Yeah.
talked about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's pretty funny. It's something like we'll randomly come up now. Like we're talking about like fluoridated water, and I'm like breaking stuff down about how Portland, like made sure that there wasn't fluoridated water in this big thing. Blah blah blah. And most municipal cities have it. And he's like, wait, so. And Lux is like, hold on, what?
Lux
and,
is like a health nut.
But he's like new health nut, like he's
Yeah.
like smart water. And I'm like, I don't know, man, like bottled water. Like, and I'm breaking all this shit down, and it's quiet for a minute. And Hollow hasn't said a single thing at this point. And he's like, Alex is just like, so wait, smart water isn't good? And I'm like, I mean, and then Hollow out of nowhere, which we've been talking.
Yo,
just
better get some alkaline water.
yeah, he's just like, it has magnesium chloride in it. Don't drink it. He's like, why does water need ingredients? We all just started dying.
That's
like
so
it just came. He didn't even look back in the seat or nothing. He was just sitting in the front. That was his first injection with it.
He bodied it.
Yeah.
But Body trailer's out. Go check it out.
Should we watch it before we get
Yeah,
into
let's
the
watch
battle
the Body
crack?
Sure, I don't think it's on YouTube though.
It is.
Is it?
I saw it. Oh no, it's on TIFF.
Let's see.
Oh, there it is. Vivo.
But I think this is. Oh yeah, this is the whole thing. All right.
Yeah.
It's pretty big that it's premiering on TIFF too. That's like a huge deal.
Really?
The
Oh,
Toronto
the
International
festival.
Film
Yeah.
Festival. I mean, that's cool. It's like Canadian.
Battle rap is not boxing. It's a street fight. Words are weapons.
We battle rappers. We battle each other and disrespect each other in the ring as rappers.
If you go off, you a legend for life.
Space to say obscenely racist things under the guise of competition.
You know how sensitive the climate is towards racism and appropriation. The administration is now under a lot of pressure to act.
You know, something that I'll never understand about this rap stuff is, they shoot this, shoot
Oh god, I
that.
hate white people.
Yo,
Shut the fuck up! Squirmy little Reddit blogger. Another Eminem imposter refers to Elton John as his second father. Bob Saget, Rick Moranis, Kelly Osbourne, white trash, genetic monster, probably conceived in the back of a Led Zeppelin concert.
if Harry Potter had sex with Jeffrey Dahmer, you'd be their lesbian daughter.
The fuck are you, a little fucking state prison fucking rape victim? He's a new face of racism. I'm surprised you didn't show up here today with a slave with him chained to him. He hates African American culture because he was raised different. He hates Clinton, Abe Lincoln, pretty much anybody that can relate with him except Blake Griffin. He feels a little bit more safe with him because they share the same pigment. Bitch, hip hop has been for minorities. It's never been for you geeky asses. Matter of fact, what are these, your little fucking reading glasses you need for your English classes? Man, give me that shit. Man, I'll stomp these into pieces and
mean.
fragments. And now you can keep them. He can have this. Now you get to complete your dream of being this genius math whiz because everything you see is in fractions. Now get the fuck out of here, you little fucking dweeby fat.
Woo! Wait, does that
What did he
count?
say?
Is
What did he
one
say?
Does
of-
that count?
Did you say fascist? Is that how he ends
Yeah.
it? You little dweeby fascist. Oh man, very political.
Regardless of like the obvious cringeworthy elements of the movie, I still am like pretty excited to see it.
Yeah, of course.
Kid Twist
You know.
originally wrote the screenplay and shit, but I know for a fact like Diz and some of the battlers like rewrote a lot of their own material as well.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't read the script, but Rome was telling me when I like had brunch with him once that the script was pretty good and the battles are pretty good too.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't Hollow and Lux have a 2-on-2 in it?
Yeah.
They have a legit battle with somebody else, and it's pretty good.
Well, I was just like, Diz clearly wrote his
Oh
own
yeah,
bars.
Diz. I talked to
those are
Diz and he was
bars
like,
through and
no,
through.
fucking,
Nobody could
no
write
way,
that.
no one's writing fucking my shit. And he like, I don't know if there's some bars he kept, but he's like, fuck that, I wrote all my own shit.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah.
Looks dope. Looks cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's debatable 2-1 either way.
MC Goggles' defense was pretty good.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I thought the way he was mockingly over the top scared, you know, was really diffusing.
Did you guys see the last Joseph Kahn movie that like dumb and
Detention?
organic? Detention.
No.
Did you see that?
I heard it was
What did you
awesome.
I wanted to see. I seen like a scene. I want to say it was organic at a podium
Talking
or
about
something.
chicken, yeah.
Like, yeah.
He ran
It's
That
on
was pretty
Netflix.
great.
It's on Netflix.
Is it?
Yeah.
I swear I've looked for it and I have. It wrote Netflix
It
will
was at
rotate
one
shit in and
point,
out though
right,
too.
right. Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah. The one scene I saw with that scene was actually pretty funny with Yannick. I was dying.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But I'm excited to see Body, man, just for the sheer, like, seeing all the cameos, and I don't know. It's cool, man. Fucking feature
I
film
mean,
about
all you
battle rap.
guys' homies are in a fucking
Yeah,
movie. Like,
yeah,
that's
it's-
dope.
Yeah, so.
I mean, you know, Madness is in it. That's tight.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, I don't know. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed a decade ago that there would be like a movie about battle.
Yeah, and especially they would cast
Wasn't that
all
around
the
when
battle
that
rap.
Come a
8
long
Mile
way.
came?
No, you're right. Okay, let me rephrase. That basically all
Wasn't
of
that.
you guys would
Right,
be in a
right, right.
fucking battle
Actual-
rap. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
yeah,
all
actual
real
battle
battle
rap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
to say that real battle rappers weren't in fucking 8 Mile. Shout out Marv 1. But
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I no, for sure. Thanks.
The movie's called
Me either.
Bodied. It's premiering at TIFF. It's Toronto International Film Festival, I think, this weekend.
It's also a fantastic
Image file.
video. Yeah, image file basically. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I use TIFFs.
Uncompressed, you feel
I use
me?
TIFFs.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm a TIFF guy. All right, so first battle we're going to watch is Arsenal versus Conceited. This happened at Battle of the Bay 5. Both these guys were there. Lee Intuition was doing post interviews.
Because
because I made
he
him.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But those are some of my first interviews that I ever did, and now look at it. I interview people all the fucking time. So
Yeah,
you
they were
a
good
real
too.
Gateway.
They were super good. You interviewing Averb was probably my favorite.
I remember that one being pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah, and then Hollow, I think too, because I think you were like,
I was
"Yo,
like-
you tell everybody what your name is," and then he's like, you know who it is," and then you're like, "We don't though." And then Hollow's like, it's a saying that everybody says, like, everybody says that. I'm Hollow. It's super fucking funny.
That's so good.
That's funny.
What up?
Oh shit.
Were you? Did you watch this battle, or were you like preparing for your battle?
I remember seeing parts of it, so I don't know if I was battling before, like after it or what.
Yeah, I get the
but
days mixed up. I don't remember like
I
when this
can't.
battle happened as opposed to yours.
I remember clips, and I might have seen the whole thing. I honestly just can't remember.
Yeah, I know this battle happened in the middle of the day, so it wasn't like a main. I mean, it was like a big battle, but it wasn't like what it would be now.
Right,
you know?
right.
And another big thing in this battle, I remember like it was like a huge deal that Arsenal rapped for like 11 minutes straight. So much that my fucking battery. The reason why in Arsenal's second,
The
that
audio changes. Like,
the audio
you take
changes
from
and
a
it goes to
different source.
like one of the far up angles is because I only had a certain amount of battery. This is like way back in the day when like we weren't prepared for any of this shit, and I had like half battery, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna last for a battle. I didn't know it was unlimited rounds. I didn't fucking know that. Right. So when ours started rapping in a second for like 10 minutes, I was like the battery went to like 1, and when a battery goes to 1, it's just gonna fucking run out like right away. And we ran out, and I was just standing there. I didn't want to be like, hold on guys, let me change batteries. So I just stood there with a camera that like the LCD screen's like off. It's like
And this
black.
is with your old like HVX camera,
The DVX,
right? Or
yeah.
DVX.
Yeah,
I remember
SD.
I remember at that battle you guys being so stressed with like batteries and tapes.
Yeah,
and
tapes.
Shit. Like,
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, mini DV.
Didn't somebody? Is this the battle where some cameras got stolen?
And that's MOB.
Oh, okay.
I think you're thinking of MOB because MOB I was really stressed at. That was the first event that the stress with battle rap started because Battle of the Bay and all the Battle of the Bays were kind of just like fun. They were like
Right.
whatever, and battle rap was still super new, like in this era, and it was all like enjoyable. And then
MLB
MOB
had started like with 5. I feel like everything kind of stepped.
This
up
was a
in battle
big
rap.
deal.
Yeah.
This was like at the time the biggest event you guys.
Oh,
ever
yeah.
thrown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even so, I remember leaving this event and just being like, oh, it was just like another event.
Right.
You know, it was like a good event, but like looking back on it, like, man, this is like, in my opinion, the best event that ever happened.
Not
So-
to like be on, you know, like not to give you the dick flute solo here, but even having interviews after battles was like relatively like that was very progressive at the time. Like
Yeah.
no one was really doing. I don't remember seeing
Yeah,
it like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like the fact that you had, you know, someone there purposefully to like interview people
Just
post-battle,
interview.
that was like pretty revolutionary.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean, it was essentially, I was just kind of I was taking elements from like skate videos and applying to battle rap essentially.
Right.
And since battle rap was like in such its infant stages, which I still kind of feel like it is, even when I do just like basic ass shit, people are like, "Oh wow, man, Avo, you really know what you're doing." I'm like, "Yeah, man, I kept them in frame." like, you know, just like super basic shit. Oh, I didn't make the color look nuclear, and they're like,
Right.
"Wow, it looks great." I'm like,
so
yeah.
cinematic.
"Yeah, word."
Yeah.
Also, what I remember about this specific battle is like Conceited was relatively new at the time too, right? And people weren't like sure about him. Like his whole style at that time.
Oh, I was sure.
was
About
kind
him. I was sure about him at this point.
Battled great.
Oh yeah, you
His
battled him that day.
right before.
Oh,
I
that's
battled
right.
him at Grizzlemania.
That's right.
When for sure nobody was sure.
Right.
Me or my guy who I owed re-up money was sure.
Like his
about
style
that
was like
$500.
controversial at that time. No, like
Yeah.
some people loved it and some
was-
hated
yeah,
it.
it
It
was
wasn't like
new.
universally loved.
Yeah, exactly.
It was his style, like, and him and like QP and like the Suns did a lot of like influenced a lot of even what's still today popular with fucking stop, pause, punchlines, taking
Right.
out like,
Right.
just even in the way they're presenting their like similes and shit,
Right.
you know.
Would you have ever thought back then that like Conceited would end up on MTV and like?
Oh, I know. The
one
instant
of
they
the-
said he beat me, I was like, he's got it.
Huge.
This kid's got it.
Yo, real talk.
He has
though,
what it takes.
Real-
He's got what it takes.
Real talk
No.
though, like within the first couple battles that I saw him, I was like, oh, this kid is like legit a star.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
other thing
No,
about
exactly.
Conceited,
The facial expressions,
covered
how he
head
played.
to toe in tattoos, that was like brand new back then. Like nobody was covered with tattoos like in 2009. I know that's only like 9 years ago, but like that was crazy to see how tattooed he was at that time.
Yeah, it was.
That was a brand new shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also the fact that he's like such a huge reaction meme now is hilarious.
Oh
too.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
and it
that
makes
is
sense, like,
hilarious.
because that was a big thing of why I was like, this fool is like hilarious, like,
Right.
because even in these early battles where he dropped the punchline and
he can silently
like
be
look
funny.
at the camera
Yeah.
and milk even more of a reaction than the line,
Yeah.
and like that same look is now a meme. You
Hugely
know what I
popular,
mean?
yeah,
like
yeah.
years later.
Yeah.
It's,
Exactly.
It makes sense. I definitely wouldn't have predicted it, but it makes sense.
Right.
You know?
In hindsight,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
total sense.
So Con was coming off a win against you, and then Ars was coming off a loss against Awkwards, right? You see Battle of Awkwards and Battle of the Bay 4.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
is that considered a loss?
At the time, it
Yeah.
definitely was, yeah,
Word.
for sure.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, we rewatched it, and
How did it age?
oh, not very good.
Right.
Not. I mean,
For either of them,
Brian
or for-
hates me because whenever we do the battles on here, he just feels like we're like giving him shit. But it's like we're just watching your battles with a new set of eyes.
Yeah, sometimes stuff doesn't age well. We
Yeah.
always give context of like, yeah, but at the time, this.
Yeah,
was, you know
exactly.
what I
Right.
mean?
And it's not like you'll play a fucking album you wrote in like 2009 and be like, this shit is still good.
Oh,
you know,
I
you'd be
can't
like, this is
listen.
horrible.
Yeah. Oh, I hate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't age
Not
that
my
well.
own shit. There's like other people's shit that I'm like, this shit, you know what I mean, like holds up.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So, and some people, it's the opposite where we watch their battles like, damn, we're asleep and this shit's fucking
Right.
amazing now. You know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like it's more relevant now than we thought it was at the time.
Like
Yeah.
Tiger Ty. Every time I watch a Tiger Ty, I go, oh, this guy's amazing.
Exactly.
Exactly. So
Revolutionary.
good.
We haven't watched the Tiger Tie battle yet, have we?
I would love to watch a Tiger Tie.
Let's watch the Tiger Tie battle.
We'll watch the Tiger Tie
I love
battle
Tiger
afterwards.
Tie.
Tiger Dirtbag or something?
Tiger Swipe.
I forgot which battle he first became popular for. But.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this.
Gold fresh, long hair on the wig. Dirty black motherfucker like hell for kids. Yeah, I'm with your big mama, sharing the city. Burn on your mama kids and take care of the kids. Cause I'm so unlevel. Dirty than a strip club lunch.
WorldStarHipHop.com. What the fuck? You see, I'm hella dipped all damn day, your boy. Household name. On my left-hand side, representing Brooklyn. Give it up for Conceited. You already know. You know
I liked that too, how he reacted, and he knew that I was gonna do that.
Yeah.
Right, because that was also brand new at the time.
Yeah.
Like doing the 3.
Right, so on my left-hand, on my right-hand side, representing
Arse when they want the dick, arse when she wanna lick. Yo, it's her arse and another bitch.
Alright.
Arsenal's a household name, a known fact that'll get you far. Conceited, that's something a lot of ugly bitches are. Shoot at your whip bullets or flip your car, grip your jaw and pull your little face apart with a fucking jujitsu claw. I'm a G, keep it 103. Turn around, little man, you square enough to live in that pineapple under the sea. Now, blind time hit me back up. Lush put a few more stacks up. Said a new mission, a stoop pigeon gotta be hit with a Mack truck. So I'ma play the Mack truck. Guess who got the pigeon roll? A midget troll, conceited. He's softer than a tissue roll. You ain't supposed to kiss and tell, but I kiss and told. Hey, your sister hole is deep enough to hide a fishing pole. You a retard. Your coach told you to pick and roll. This nigga started eating his boogers after he picked his nose. Smelling his fingers when he done wiping. You a wannabe thug who'll do anything for a gun license. Talking this ratchet and that one. You whack, son, I slap you with the plastic off a cap gun. Fuck rhyming, why battle rap you? I tie your little ass to the pool table and shoot the cue ball into your Adam's apple. And passwords and that fat nigga earlier, they some lames. Said my name, so I had to spit about you. Talking that awkward shit, I should have Brian Peoples come and slap the shit out you. 3 steps. Come on, 3 steps. That's jump change.
That's me. That's me.
He said my name.
Should I slap fast? Should I slap fast and then? Fuck, maybe.
He fucking all these young dames. His life would have been more if his father left him as a cum stain. Or either flushed you down the toilet in a rubber condom. Every time your mother had a dildos, your brother found them. Y'all be
A fucking rubber condom too? That's some hard shit, dude. A rubber condom.
I'm allergic. I only use my own
rubbers.
skin.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if his father left him as a cum stain. Or either flushed you down the toilet in a rubber condom. Every time your mother had a dildos, your brother found them. Y'all be playing past the rubber dick on some other shit. 2 stupid fags claiming super bad. Make love.
Yep. Cheers. You gotta cheers whenever it says fag.
Problematic.
In-house fag
very
rule.
Problematic button.
Do me a favor. Get a job. Go learn to tie your shoes. And stop beating your dick with your spermicidal lube. Khan never was a con man. Khan just had a lot of shit.
That was a super bad reference, right? They're talking about spermicidal lube and shit
You're right.
like that
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
It's super bad, right? That was what it was?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like talking. It's like all the boy. I can't remember, but I'm pretty
the line
sure it's
before
from
he's
that.
like McLovin' it. So
Oh
it
yeah,
definitely was
yeah,
so bad. You're
yeah.
right.
I thought so.
Go learn to tie your shoes and stop beating your dick with your spermicidal lube. Khan never was a con man. Khan just had a lot of shit in Con Man with Dennis Rodman. God damn! You claim you could beat me. You lame and you stay in a teepee. You say names when you play with your pee-pee. You tend to play games.
That's the Edom cat.
Yeah, he is. The barking guy.
I'm glad he's getting on that fool's head. Get him. Fucking get him. Fuck him up,
God damn! You claim you could beat me. You lame and you stay in a teepee. You say names when you play with your pee-pee. You tend to play games, but you ain't changed completely. You tend to play games, but you ain't changed completely. Ain't he ugly? Come on, my nigga. You claim you could beat me? Listen. Go ahead. Give it to him now. Let him go. Breakfast.
I remember that was a big deal too because it kind of choked
Yeah,
and he just cut it off.
Didn't choke, but just kind of. All right, go ahead.
It's funny because in hindsight, that's like a straight comedy round. Like that was all dick jokes and jerk off jokes and fucking you're gay jokes.
I feel like though he did that a lot because it was grind time.
Yeah.
You know, it was more like tailor made for the like West.
Right,
like,
because at this time, like all the guys in grind time were
like
all comedians, basically.
At least in the West,
and
like
there was
a lot of
yeah,
it, you know. But there was like a lot. But yeah,
and the backlash against
popular.
East Coast guys was like, oh, they just spit generic bars. They're not about people. They don't do research, and or like they don't have jokes, punchlines.
Yeah,
and I feel like
so
that was like all punchlines.
Yeah, combating that.
Yeah, this was like that
essentially.
aggressive like East Coast style, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Like, cause he's coming off of what. I mean, I don't know at the time frame, but the Fight Club shit, he fucking destroyed.
He beat Hollow.
Yeah, when he beat Hollow, and so like I feel like he was almost saying like I'll do the funny shit too, like making a statement, you know. Right. Definitely.
Eat him. Don't wild out. No wild out. All right. All right. To get at this faggot, I ain't have to do no research on him. They kept calling my phone like, yo, I got mean dirt on him. You still live at home with your pops, and you broke with no wealth. Then Darrell Jones dropped a video blog exposing himself. You put it on the net for all us to see, but this faggot is Darrell Jones Jr., so the fruit don't fall far from the tree. I'm palming the heat.
This fool loves fruit bars, yo. Like anytime he can skip in or like sneak in like anything about fruit, and like he does it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The battle before was me.
Yeah.
And it was like the apple.
Yeah.
Faggot. And that's the fruit. Like your name's Matt. That's apple. And that's a fruit. Faggot. Like, he definitely had some other fruit bars in there.
Heat and the toaster spark you. The Chrome Ruger would drop Jones Jr. like Antonio Tarver. Whoa. Now you know he's a goner. I got bars like a charged phone. From The View, I see a bitch that's talking, but you're not a star, Jones.
Arsonal D was still on point though. Pause. But I only say pause like mockingly. But no, yeah, like he's on From This View and Ars just puts his chin over Conceited's head. Like he was like putting his armpit in my face like an arm battle and shit. Like his defense in the shoddy battle where he's like spinning in circles and rolling around the ring on one of those hoverboards. Yeah. Like imagining you're battling someone and already like he's not a short guy. Then he's on a hoverboard top and he's like spinning in circles and like rolling around the ring and he's like trying to. He's got one of the strongest defenses in battle rap. Yeah. Maybe the strongest, to be honest.
He was definitely, I feel like, in this battle, like, kind of punking Khan, like, physically the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Well, and you could feel it in the room. Like, the energy was different.
I think it shifted. I mean, not in this first round, but I definitely remember the second it shifted really bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got bars like a charged phone. From The View, I see a bitch that's talking, but you're not a star, Jones. I'm a hard stone. You rough as a Brillo. Nah, you that Skittles type. You about as dangerous as Cisco. In a pillow fight. Lush should call you a faggot. Plex might say you a pussy hole. They see me think of murder and torture, but you softer than cookie dough. I see you and see butter.
The funny thing is, he could have rhymed that with tissue roll as well. Like you softer than tissue roll. Cookie dough.
Yeah. You could have made a rebuttal. Right. You said I'm softer than tissue roll.
Right.
You sweeter than cookie dough.
Right.
Put a fishing pole in your pussy hole.
Bars. Also, the fact that like Conceited looks relatively tall in this is because Avocado was on his knees filming.
Butterflies and Tootsie Rolls. Because he's the type to do the butterfly and the Tootsie Roll.
Conceived by a butterfly and a Tootsie Roll.
Listen, I'm the type that
I think is that eugenics? Is it?
I don't think that's.
And
I
see
don't know.
butterflies and Tootsie Rolls. Cause he's the type to do the butterfly and the Tootsie Roll. Listen, I'm the type that'll dick your wife. You go down, you a muff diver. Your bitch gimme dome while you sit at home like an umpire. But you not safe. You better put on the locks like a Rough Rider. Cause I roll with big semis like a truck tire, and they open caps like a sun visor. I'll run in this house and let the snub fire, and then put the cans to your six-pack like Budweiser. It don't matter what step you on, I'm one higher. Cause I'll be damned if I lose to an elementary school bus driver.
That was the first time someone said anything about that, right? Which became an angle against Ars every battle since. But I remember that was the people were like, oh. People were like, what?
Which is more hilarious. You got a kind of respectable job taking kids to school?
Yeah.
Faggot!
This whole event was like about
you got a
people
job
doing research and shit.
Yeah, Marv and Averb. Yeah,
didn't
that's what you're talking about.
Like, Marv like called his phone number.
Works at
out.
the kiosk.
I had to like blurt up the number.
Right. I remember
Verb
having a
got
conversation with you about like, you're like, yo, how should I handle this phone number? I'm like, dude, you gotta bleep that out, man. You can't be putting people's fucking phone numbers on the internet.
But then Verb was mad about that.
Yeah, Verb got pissed at me because it looked like it was real.
Yeah, he like gave legitimacy to
Which
Marv.
it fucking was real.
I thought it was real.
It was. I called the number. It's fine. It's like that place that he was. I forgot
that
what it was
kiosk.
called. Yeah, it was that place, and I was like, this is just gonna be bad for that business. Like there's gonna be like, a bunch of like grind time. Like, Averb's a faggot. Hanging out.
Yes, this is the salon that Averb, that Chad, is his name, or Chaz?
Yeah, Chaz, yeah.
Chaz goes.
Yeah.
We had to move his perm appointment around.
That's not a punchline. That's real fact. I don't know why he's bragging. You wake up 5 a.m. to hop on that cheese wagon. You don't drip pounds and have the gun shooting. You tell kids, sit down while a bus moves. You never did a drive-by real slow and shoot chrome. Only time you drive by real slow is in the school zone.
He's getting some momentum off this angle, though. This is the most
Yeah.
momentum he's had this round. Is this shit. He gives the context. You're a bus driver. People are like, huh. And then that's like jokes on it the whole time, and everyone's like, he is a bus driver. You heard what he said before he's making these jokes that he is. It's got to be true.
Yeah, all the jokes he said.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I believe
You wouldn't write
him,
this
yo.
many bars as if he wasn't a bus driver.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do that as an angle, just totally make up a lie about someone and just drill
You're a
it.
male stripper, and then just do 64
Yeah, what
bars.
y'all don't know is, you know?
Yeah.
This
is Magic Mike.
Yeah, he's got a long lost brother, and this is him.
Just like have like, oh, your parents aren't your real parents, and then you have
These
his parents next to him.
These are your parents.
You were adopted. Oh fuck! I was.
He just starts crying. Mom, I'm choking.
Just kind of becomes an emotional opponent. I mean, an emotional moment. Yeah.
Real slow and shoot chrome. Only time you drive by real slow is in the school zone. So all that lying make you look real soft. I'll catch you while you on your job, dropping kids off. Shoot at him, but I won't miss the bus. I ain't crisscross. Shots.
Crisscross. That was Biggie, right?
No, that's. Oh wait. Okay, you're making a joke.
Christopher Cross. Right?
Chris Cross had a song called "I Missed the Bus" when I was like fucking in 5th grade, so like 11 years old. Chris Cross was huge, and they had a song, "I Missed the Bus." Ow, I missed the bus. That's that.
Yep.
That's a very rare reference.
That is an eclectic reference.
I feel like no one under the age of like 32 would get that joke. So
Yeah, I didn't get it.
I didn't get it, but I just assumed it was.
No, Biggie is Chris Wallace.
No, I know. But I assumed it was just a crisscross song or whatever, or video.
Fun fact, I had the entire, I know Crisscross is looked back at as a one-hit wonder, but I had that entire album memorized, and there's one specific song where I was like, oh my god, these guys are the best rappers. They're so good at rapping. And I went back and listened to it later, and it was fucking horrible.
On some
But when I was 11, it was holy shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The backwards clothes, they're hella young. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's some shit. They were my idols because I'm yo, these guys are only 2 years older than me, and they're famous. I gotta get with it.
Yeah, that's how I felt. There was a group Magnificent Seven or something. I remember when I was hella young, and it was a single that I got at Tower Records, and they were all I was maybe 12 or 13 or something, and they're all 10, 11, and there's 7 of them or whatever. And they're all
you're talking about Another Bad Creation, ABC? Not Magnificent Seven.
Nah, it was a group called there was a couple different ones, but I remember having this single where it's 2 singles and instrumentals or something.
Yeah, right.
And it was I'm pretty sure it's Magnificent Seven.
Because if it was Aisha and At the Playground, that was ABC, I'm just saying. And they had 7 members. Roro.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. I think they had 7 members. Anyway.
I think it's probably just on some how the number 5 with young, after Jackson 5 and New Edition is you only have 4 members. You need 5. It was the rap group was for tiny children. It was we need 7.
Right. And if they were 7, they were clearly Illuminati. They probably flat Earth
the God number. The God number.
Yeah,
the God hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's better than 6.
Hit the window, the gas tank.
Yeah, it's fucking 6 times 3. Here's one of my favorite math. Here's one of my moments. That's 25, right?
7 times 11. That's at least 99, right?
The tires rip and tear. Y'all can call it the magic school bus because I'll make it disappear. This little square is in a group called Cash Addict.
Yeah, see, folks are Mag 7. Was a group called Magnificent Seven. Y'all know? Y'all know?
I do not remember them.
Think you click proper? If you such a cash addict, how come you couldn't handle a rich dollar? Wow. That's because you gets nada. Everything you earn is useless. How you addicted to cash but broke? Y'all more allergic to it. Then burn the shooting from all the triggers I touch. Since y'all addicted to cash, I'll keep giving them bucks. The inf is a must if I spit millies. You could be the second nigga that get a red neck like a hillbilly. It don't matter what you poppin' arse, you could spit 50. You won't hit me, all your shots gonna miss, cause you from Brick City. But you wanna be from New York, but you soft as pudding. I know you Jersey niggas wanna come to NY, cause even the Nets wanna come to Brooklyn. But I know real killers.
Hey, the Edom cat? He did the basketball.
But you soft as pudding. I know you Jersey niggas wanna come to NY, cause even the Nets wanna come to Brooklyn. But I know real killers in Montgomery, Booker T, and Lafayette. You getting loud like you'll break my neck? Pussy, you nervous and wouldn't even break a sweat. I spray the tech and I clutch and burst pipes. I'm the type to make sparks fly like love at first sight.
Whoa! Said I clutch and burst pipes. Pause.
Pressure, you know what I mean? He's putting the pressure on him.
Very creative gun angles. Clutch and burst pipes.
Sparks fly.
Sparks
love
fly.
at first sight. It's relating killing you to a cheesy romantic phrase.
Right.
It's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yes, I would shoot you. I also love a good rom-com.
Love Actually is a great film.
Anything with Paul Rudd.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I prefer Friends with Benefits or No Strings Attached. They're the same movie, but I love them both.
So good.
Hold on. We should have battled on the first night. How you gonna judge me but you don't bang hammers? I'll spray blammers, it's a wrap for your head like a bandana. Aim at his dreads and I'll pop them locks like a breakdancer. Give me a straight answer. I heard last time you left Cali faster than a Corvette. Cause them real Crips found out you threw up the wrong set. You was in your hotel room all stressed, and y'all think this pussy real bang? How you gangster, but you sweet? What you part of? The Sugar Hill Gang? Now you looking
references.
Yeah, he's got, and he's like, how you gangster, but you sweet. Like the metaphors I be doing about guns. Love at first sight.
That was a meta punchline. Like,
yeah.
How you gangster and you sweet? Exactly like me.
They don't even get it. That shit is...
Wait, I have a question. Is he like chewing on gum or something, or is his jaw swollen?
It looks like
yeah. He got like the 50
He has
Cent jaw
good
going.
jowls. He has
Nah,
nice
it looks like he got
jowls.
something in his
It
mouth.
totally looks
pause.
like he's like a baseball player with like a huge.
Right, like a chaw in there
Yeah.
or something. Like he's fucking dipping.
Yeah, it totally looks like he's dipping.
He's in good shape, you know what I mean? He has chiseled facial features. You know what I mean?
Like he's in good shape. He's sweet and romantic. He's dreamy.
Like this gun.
Like my man.
I want to clutch and burst his pipes.
Pause, B. Bill Pawsby.
real lame. I swear Ars is a mess. This whole time shows you an actor. That's the only reason you part of a set. I'm sparking the tech, Uzis and hecklers. Since you gangster acting, I'll stick to the script and shoot at your set like a movie director. All the movements and gestures just show that Ars is fake. He never sparked the 8. You a serial killer? Just cause you ate Frosted Flakes? But I don't want y'all to take this as some sort of hate. Since you from Jersey, I'll put you all in the dirt. Now y'all really can be the Garden State. But I fuck with the bricks. So I ain't saying that y'all all are lame, but if y'all keep repping Austin's name, and he say Jersey through his blood and through all his veins, I'ma get rid of the bricks like a ball and crane, and then retire Jersey like the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's one thing I always liked about his stuff. What? Now is that pause is just like morphing. He's a reptilian. That's what.
Because it's interlaced. That's why.
Nah, it's because he's a reptilian. That's what you're tripping on his jaw about. He's in the kitchen of
his skin mask is falling off.
That's why he's on Wildin' Out and killing it. Illuminati. What was I about to say? Something hella tight.
Sure.
What was the line before this? Oh no, I like how like he delivered and he's done this a lot. He made it kind of signature when he would deliver what you think is the ender, and then he has another ender immediately after that. You know what I mean? It's like compounding the punches.
It's like ground and pound. You know what I'm saying? Just one after another.
No, because you're expecting like that was the ender, and then that was just it was like a jab for the haymaker, but it went where the punch would be normally. It's like, oh, that's pretty good. And then, and he even delivers it like that. Like, oh, you think it's the punch?
Right.
Here's another one.
And that's almost even like a slow it down concept.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that was kind of a stupid line. Then he's like, slow it down. It's like, oh, it's really
And
this.
then-
Like, oh, there's more?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's hella clever though, you know what I mean? Like that, I really like that he
Through all his veins, I'ma get rid of the bricks like a ball and crane.
Oh, okay.
And then retire Jersey like the Hall of Fame.
Wow. I thought like Ars rapped way longer than Con in this, but Con rapped way longer than Ars.
Conceited rapped a lot longer.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say honestly, I thought Ars was a little more concise though. Like where I thought most of his, I think Con had a few questionable.
Oh, for
lines.
sure.
He had a lot of great lines, but there was a lot of filler as well. I sparked the tech. Like, come on.
But I mean, a lot of our shit was like, play with your dick.
Right, it was all gay jokes.
Like,
it was all like comedy shit. But I would say like all of his punchlines were like pretty on point.
Yeah, he got through his shit definitely, and maybe that's why his second round was so long. Cause he's like, this motherfucker is
Went
rapping
long,
forever.
bro.
You know what? I got hella shit I'm gonna hit him with.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Right,
You
if
know
that's
what I
the
mean?
angle, then
I'm
I'll
throwing
play
all
that.
my shit in on this second round or whatever. Conceited had lower low. Like Arsenal was pretty straight, and then Conceited had lower lows and higher highs too.
Right.
You know,
Agreed.
but it was like up and down. I don't know. I might give that first to Conceited.
I think
might.
Con got the first.
Yeah.
On watching it back.
Right.
I don't even know what I thought.
I
the
thought
building
both
at this
were
time.
fantastic.
I love them both. Don't make me pick.
They flew me out here to give them a show. Plus to give me some dough. You by far the smallest nigga I know. If I punched you in your chest, your leg will probably break with it. I don't discriminate. I motherfucking hate midgets. How you claim you let your snub loose when I seen you cross-dressing, pink leggings, and some Ugg boots? Now, how can I be a
Shout out LGBTQ community.
fan of ham? Thanks to the cameraman, it's footage of you fucking a mannequin. You at the beach getting buried in the sand again. Stuck, now you can't move, so you gotta get a tan again. Turn around. We both rap. We had a common goal. Your father knows his 22-year-old can still fit toddler clothes.
Wait, why did he tell him to turn around for no reason?
Maybe he was facing the other way.
Okay.
You know, yeah. This is before he kept rattlers in the frame.
Yeah, why is he out of frame, bro?
You remind me.
Yeah, I really like
He's
that.
like, turn around. Your father knows that you're a toddler clothes.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with turning around?
So I want to see the back of your head. While don't look at me when I'm killing you. It's like
he's like, close your eyes. Okay, now I'm gonna keep rapping.
Don't look at me. It's fucking me up.
It's like American Me, where he's killing his little brother. He's like, don't look at me. And the little brother start looking crazy at him, like just eyes bulging out. He's like, don't look at me. Don't look at me. I think that's what that reference was. That's a meta punchline.
Turn around.
He did his American impression on mannequin before that. So it's like American him, American me. And then he's like, turn around. Don't look.
You just cracked the code.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Both rap. We had a common goal. Your father knows his 22-year-old can still fit toddler clothes.
What was the common goal? Oh, did he say we both rap? We had a common goal. Okay.
You remind me of a little ass snotty nose punk who think he pimping because he got a Scotty nose.
What? Because he got a Scotty nose?
Yeah.
What's that?
Pimpin'.
Oh,
think he
okay.
Yeah.
I said, my nigga, you been short since the Cosby Show. I could tell you on that same shit Whitney used to shove up Bobby nose.
Always liked his wording.
I could tell you on that same shit Whitney used to shove up Bobby nose.
Yeah, so nice you had to
You
say it
always
twice.
talking about how loud your shotty goes. You won't want to fight if I hit you with 2 body blows. I usually rap for a long time, but for you, I'ma keep it short. I'll beat the swine out this pig-eating Keebler dwarf. This ain't the octagon. This is us dropping bombs, line for line, on a delivery boy from Papa John's. Yeah, I strive for mine. I deep sea dive for mine. Your dude a father time, he got the swag of a soccer mom.
Rocking that like laptop, man purse.
Yeah. Hey, he looks uncomfortable once he starts coming for him. He's like,
oh man, come on.
Yeah, last battle in his he's like,
Feeling really comfortable.
Yeah,
Then
it's
because
like-
Arcee's like, whatever, man.
he's got a shock collar on. He's like, no barking during this one, no barking.
Yeah, I strive for mine. I deep sea dive for mine. Your dude a father time, he got the swag of a soccer mom. Cognac or get still smacked, real rap or stomped out by my bottom bitch until a heel crack. On camera, your banana or get peeled back. For promotion, you'll get thrown in the ocean where the seals at. He wanna go to Buffalo where the Bills at. I wanna know if you so hot, where your deal at? I'm signed. I'ma ride that motherfucker till the wheels crack. Then I'ma break your trachea and really kill Scrap. Now I'm two, or should I say I'm who? Is an animal on tracks of lyrical rhyme zoo. When I think
a lyrical rhyme zoo. That shit is fire. I was sleeping on Arson's shit.
Wait, rewind a little bit. Is he
too,
freestyling for a second here? Because it got kind of like sloppy.
I think he is, but even if he is, he's still like he isn't putting the full Ars show in it,
right?
But he's delivering it with confidence enough.
And he's delivering.
Like,
he's having a bit of patience that's letting you know, like, oh, I'm having to think this out, but it's still coming out clean.
Right. It isn't like frantic, like, yo, when I come through, you know,
because none of those bars were like congruent. Like none of them had a theme. It was just like, you know,
stream of consciousness.
Yeah,
for sure. I never noticed that, and that's probably because he's like, I'm gonna just go for a minute before I hop back onto my script. Cause I'm gonna fucking. You want to go long?
Yeah,
we're gonna see who's gonna go long, and
and
jumping into little bars and shit, in and out. That's what I always respected about a lot of the New York cats and like a lot of the East Coast cats is that their ability to fuse it all together. You know what I mean? We're always so like on the wet, like so like, oh, freestyle and this, but like the ability to go from one mixtape verse to another to some original material about this person and to weave it all in is like, that's just really hard to do. You know, like there's something to be said for that. But yeah, that's probably what he's doing because he's like, I'm gonna go fucking forever too, then bitch, but I'm gonna end on my real shit.
Then I'ma break your trachea and really kill Scrap. Now I'm two, or should I say I'm who, is an animal on tracks of lyrical rhyme zoo. When I think of conceited, I clearly define dude, a tall midget 5'2" who wears a size 5 shoe. You so fragile and delicate. An uppercut guarantees his 2 nostrils separate. I'ma set it straight. Every tate I levitate, I drop kick you dead in your chest while you meditate. This like Muhammad Ali against the featherweight. You a small issue, no taller than a wedding cake. Now I said it, I'ma set it straight. Every tate I levitate, I drop kick you dead in your chest while you meditate. I said it right. This ain't right. You totally hate life. But Chucky's your friend to the end, cause y'all niggas the same height.
I can see this getting a little salty. He's hitting them with the old school written. He's like, I was written.
I predicted it. I knew that was coming.
I waited till he got exactly to it to say it. That was my favorite when people just say the last syllable of it. Like, some scary day when I'm drinking this Perry. Hey!
Yeah, right.
Like, obviously. Who used to always do that?
You know who. Awkwards used to do that in every line.
He did.
Shout out Brian. I love Brian.
Ak used to do that though. Yeah.
What,
we just
in your guys' battle?
That was when freestyle battles is different. That's when it was like, you know, whatever.
Yeah, true.
There's a beat, so you can play defense a little more. You can talk. There's less. You know what I mean. But I used to love when people do that. Like, I set it up perfectly. Like, you're showing me that my writing is well done.
My writing is flawless, and you've helped prove that point.
Right.
I show up to your door and knock as hard as I can. Soon as you answer, there's the palm of my hand. I said I shoot till it's empty. My revolver don't jam. I fuck your mom and make you press record on the cam. I never gave a fuck about you. Every bitch up in this room could get a buck about you.
This is where I think the palm of my hand is where he probably transitioned back in, you know? Because now it's like performance and confidence, and he's got momentum, you know?
Press record on the cam. I never gave a fuck about you. Every bitch up in this room could get a buck about you. You don't give dick to the females. You trick to the females. You a rat. They interrogate, you give them the details. I'm a D-boy, and my bitch, she a D-girl. Your bitch, a fiel, her pussy smell like SeaWorld.
Where did he get the inspiration to do like stutter raps for no reason like that? That didn't have anything to do with what he was doing, but it was so amazing.
It's like showman shit.
Right.
Bitch, she sucked like she forgot she got teeth. She be on her knees so much, the bitch forgot she got feet.
Look at that.
Where you can really start to feel the momentum shit.
Even in his own delivery performance, you feel it.
him. In
Yeah,
there.
he has like when his battle is like that vocal, like it's higher, but it isn't like a high pitched voice, but it's that slightly higher frequency where it just cuts through. You know.
Well, and like we were just talking about the stutter thing. It's like he really wasn't saying shit right there. He's just saying like, "Oh, your bitch sucked my dick." Like, "Oh my god, revolutionary bars! I can't believe this angle." But the way he stuttered it and then was screaming it, everybody was like, "Holy fuck!"
It's almost like the acapella version of like when people used to like style and freestyle with chicken with the burgers. Yeah, like you ain't saying shit. But it's like styling on
right,
them,
exactly.
Yeah.
I said, Pete, I'm flyer than ever. I don't hate you. So after I roast you, we gonna go outside and get high together. But if you don't pass me the Dutch, I'ma break my own leg just to beat your ass with a crutch. I'm tough, hungry, and
seems like an inefficient way to beat him up with a weapon. Like, all right,
and how does ripping your own leg off and that's a crutch? Like what?
He's gonna break his leg. That way he goes to the hospital, gets a crutch.
I thought he said I was gonna rip my own leg off.
Kicks it with, with Khan, and then sneaks him with it.
All right, yours makes more sense than my interpretation.
You're getting me aggravated. Your sister's a vampire. Her pussy, I had to slay it. It's a shame your whole life has been fabricated. I meant to shoot you out when I masturbated.
I just want to say, like, he went all family right there, because in this verse he's fucked his mom and made him press record. Fucked his girl who forgot that she has feet because she's on her knees so much, and then fucked his sister as well. So like every woman in his life that he loves, he fucked them all in this verse.
But instead, I fucked your mother and ejaculated. I wish she would have swallowed you. Your ass would have evaporated. But now you facing your father getting decapitated. Stupid nigga. He's 27 and still ain't graduated. From middle school.
I remember, dude.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. I actually like hearing that again. I remember seeing that live and like dying. That was so funny.
That's like an Anthony Jeselnik punchline. Like just takes you this way and then drops you off.
Pitiful. This nigga 4'2", scared to jump in a 5-foot swimming pool. This stupid nigga think he living cool. You never seen an 8-ball. This nigga 4'2", graduated. From middle school. You ignorant. You pitiful. This nigga 4'2", scared to jump in a 5-foot swimming pool. This stupid nigga think he living cool. You never seen an 8-ball. So tell me, how the fuck you supposed to win in pool? Keep talking, I'ma hang you by your tongue high. Pretty boy, and that's the reason that your shorty one eye. See, really I'm a big Willie, I'm thinking with my one eye. Once I reach for the gauge, yo, start to run by. Some tried, but I spit rapidly till I'm tongue-tied, cause I'm a predicate felon, cash addict alumni. I spit fire and it's real hot. He kinda frail. I guess he losing weight like he decided to take that walk with Jill Scott. After my still pop, he'll drop. Your teacher won't have the chalk neither. This time it'll be real cops. Outlining. North Brick City, yeah, I'm Southside and I'm getting big. His bitch should get a bid because her mouth sliding. You know nothing about balling. You know nothing about riding, unless it's a bicycle.
I remember loving that when he just goes in on his boy. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it's the thing of like, oh, you want to use that to your advantage? I'm gonna make it a disadvantage, and that motherfucker can't say shit. He doesn't have a round. You know what I mean? Right. So it's just like the perfect thing where it's like you got to stand there and take.
I will embarrass your whole clique.
Yeah.
North Brick City, yeah, I'm Southside and I'm getting big. His bitch should get a bid because her mouth sliding. You know nothing about balling. You know nothing about riding, unless it's a bicycle.
Wait, so
this
I don't
nigga must
understand,
be
like him blowing off his watch. Like if it's a really expensive watch, why is there dust on it? They need to blow it off. I never understood that. Like why is it dusty?
I don't know. I mean that's like sometimes I go into like a McDonald's bathroom or something and there's gang graffiti on the toilet seat and I'm like, you're letting everybody shit on your hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? Very similar in concept.
He's like, yo, this stainless steel Citizen watch.
He's like, don't you dare make fun of the one diamond in my Nixon.
This is my grandfather's piece.
And I'm getting big. His bitch should get a bid because her mouth sliding. You know nothing about balling. You know nothing about riding unless it's a bicycle. This nigga must be a vegetarian on my pickle.
He said,
eat his pickle.
Wait, hold on. I do want to ask a question about that line. He says, you know nothing about ballin', you know nothing about rocks unless it's a bicycle.
Riding.
Oh, yeah, he said riding.
Oh.
Nothing about balling, no, nothing about riding.
Oh,
I
thought he says nothing about rocks. Okay,
No, I said riding.
And that's why I thought he blew off his watch, like saying like, oh, rocks. You know?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Nothing about balling. You know nothing about riding unless it's a bicycle. This nigga must be a vegetarian on my pickle.
Very suspect. Very suspect.
That's where the battery went out on your in the ring.
This is Bert's angle up there. Is that Bert?
This is Jamie's angle.
Oh, Jamie was up there.
Bert is from the other side.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, sucks.
This nigga must be a vegetarian on my pickle. With no mercy, my heart's colder than an icicle. I had nothing, nigga. Started out with 5
Nobody in the place could hear anything he was. I remember this, like, I was standing pretty close and no one could hear anything he was saying, but yet and still the audience went nuts, and that's when, like, Conceited felt like the battle was over.
Yeah.
All of his soul got sucked out of it.
Yeah,
right
he just started rapping hella crazy, doing his arse perform, and he's like just over him the whole time, like and his like dreads are shaking, and it was like,
and this,
oh my god,
he like undid his dreads and he like shook his dreads and Conceited's face too.
He could have literally like just started doing the alphabet right here, and he just still would have gone nuts. It was just all performance, 100% performance. Also, just if you guys are just joining the chat, Kyle explained why the audio went out. Somebody's asking, who filmed this? This guy did.
I filmed it.
This is back when cameras' batteries were shorter and shit, and that's why this got cut out, because he didn't know that they were going to rap for 12 minutes. Okay, here we go.
Didn't know it was unlimited, and Arso was going to have a fucking 11, 12-minute round. Right. That wasn't standard
He
at
was
that
changing
time.
batteries between rounds.
Yeah.
All right.
I had nothing, nigga. Started out with 5
Oh my god. Look at Awkwards during this.
colder than an icicle. I had nothing, nigga. Started out with 5
He started moshing.
He's just going crazy. Fuck, I wish you would have got the audio for
I ain't know they allow real niggas to.
But it also added a certain mystique of like, what the fuck, this is crazy.
I remember when that
I
came
don't
out,
even
everybody
fully
was
know.
like, what did he say to make the crowd go crazy? He's like, he said nothing. He was just rapping over him, and then he shook his dreads in his face.
Yeah, but you could tell he's saying something at a rapid pace.
Yeah,
his styling
exactly.
at least.
Yeah.
And then just his performance in general. Yeah. But I remember seeing this like on
Can I just talk
cam
briefly
and
about
being
your
like,
bar? Because he was like, he just started rapping at a rapid pace, and you said, or no, you said, something you guys just
dreads
said.
in his face.
Never mind. Okay, go ahead.
But I remember being there and not being able to like catch the bars or anything, but seeing that on cam for the first time, like it adds a certain mystique of like it doesn't matter, and it adds this allure of mystery, like oh shit, like you know, it's like the fucking Cloverfield effect. You don't see the monster very much, but it adds this anticipation, this whole allure of like that shit had to be fucking nuts. You know what I mean? It makes it larger than life.
It was all on purpose.
Yeah, you just see everybody wilding.
You beat bitches up, that's the item. But physically with a male, nah, this bitch nigga never had a
I
fight.
remember that too. If you watch, Lush tries to like get Ars away from Conceited, and Ars pushes Lush away.
Ooh, let's see
pretty
that.
hard.
Just
I
now?
didn't know they allow real niggas to battle tanks. You beat bitches up, that's the item. But physically with a male, nah, this bitch nigga never had a fight. It's like make-believe. What he talk make-believe? Nobody goes for this shit. shit. So tell me, who'd you make believe? The shorties and bitch who scrape her knees on a daily basis. A hood rat who be chasing cheese. Hot pursuit, nigga, I chase the bees. Driving around so intoxicated, faggot, I couldn't even taste the weed. I move bass and keys. I'm the evil spirit holding the church. Believe me, I'm the one that made Mason with me. Hey, I'm a bad influence. Under the influence, grab a clapper. And Jersey battle rappers the reason that gins me. Anybody who's a rapper song, I speak not. You'll make better time swallowing darts.
Did we just see Conceited crawl on someone's shoulders after that?
Yeah, it's in this whole video is just Arsenal's round.
Oh, okay. Wow. This is also like before YouTube would let you upload hour-long videos.
Well, it didn't have a limit, and this was like the limit was 10 minutes.
Right, the limit used to be 10 minutes back in the day. Wow. We've come a long way, baby.
I know we have, especially during.
Especially what?
This, you've heard their music, or you've seen their battles. Now hear their
There's
music.
a new Fresh Coast and Perishables almost done.
I know, I heard about it.
Oh yeah,
good. Some good parts.
Did you have a song on this?
Yeah, me and Verbs did. I don't want to say it was, the standout track, but a lot of people told us that,
Oh, was the hip hop Hypnotize?
I think so. A lot of us like, yo, hey, Blood, can we put this on there? All right, sure.
British white people loved it though.
I'm sure.
You can get down. Nah, he can get down. Ain't no, you not about to disrespect me, my nigga. Yo, lunchtime. Back up, Q. Hold on. Now we say right. I'm good.
Hey, Ars wasn't having it though.
Yeah, no,
he's like, I'll disrespect you. I'll shake my dreads. And also, but you ain't gonna put your dick in my face.
Ain't no, you not about to disrespect me, my nigga.
Imagine if he would have just like jumped Khan, like when Khan was on QP's shoulders. Oh, he just hits QP.
Yeah, he just kicks QP in the chest.
Jenga. Holy shit.
Back up, Q. Hold on.
Back up, Q.
Now we say right. I'm good.
Q, come on, put it on.
Now I'm back down. Now let's go.
That was such a weird fail. Like, I'm gonna do this, which is like the idea I get, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like Ars just instantly diffused it, and then they just kind of didn't commit to it fully. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just weird in general.
Yeah, it was awkward.
Even if they would have done it.
Just for perspective, also, QP is like not an extremely tall individual, and he's towering over Conceited right now. Like,
yeah, Con is little.
Alright, yeah, that'd been crazy, right? Alright, look, you sounded very repetitive. I'm gonna turn this place to a riot. Keep making short jokes, we gonna make David and Goliath. Now listen, I spit ether so hot that I'm sparking up a flame. Ain't nothing fire about you. Why is the word arson in your name? When I'm palming on the thing, I'm a lead sizzler. Shots turn to dread from black licorice to red Twizzlers.
I'm a lead sizzler. He does have very original, like, I'm going to shoot you setups.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, very creative.
Yeah, I actually am not mad at it.
Right.
It's interesting language.
Right.
Illustrious. It's illustrious.
Switcher, and now we hope that grind time hire him. Cause the real reason Loaded Lux fired him, cause he never tell the truth. Ever since day one, you been lying then. But now he started his own shit. I knew there was something weird about it. Ultimate Warrior, named after a wrestler, so I know there's nothing real about it. And he does Hulkamania leg drops, and your nookers be gossiping. Nigga, you look just like Booker T. Washington. That's why White took the whole wrestling route. To make you feel at home, this is WCW. Alright, so word. Then you got dreads. Whoopee. Goldberg. Nigga, you not popping it, and you never squirt the toast. Only thing you have in common with the Tech 9.
Squirt the toast.
Squirt the toast?
Yeah.
Those those don't even like link up. Like.
Yeah, squirt the toast.
Yeah, but how do you squirt toast? I mean, even as like a even as
that
a
isn't
the
metaphor. That's just saying shoot a gun.
I understand
but that's not
it's
a double
weird.
entendre.
Yeah. I get it, but what I'm saying is like, I feel like there would be a better verb
Like
to
burn
go
the
along
toast
with
or
the
something.
noun. There would be a
Pop
better
the toast.
yeah,
Not
like
squirt the toast.
right. Pop the toast, like a toast comes out of a toast comes out of a toaster.
But that
and pops.
that's not gonna rhyme. It's obviously like hurting toast.
That's what I'm
Something
saying.
squirt the toast.
That's what I'm saying. It's a stretch. I'm saying it's a stretch.
But people would be like burst nines.
Why you never
You know?
burst the toast would be better than squirt the toast.
I don't.
Squirt
Squirt and gun goes together.
Right.
Therefore, relating squirt into a gun synonym isn't that much of a reach
I'm
to
gonna
me.
agree to disagree.
I'm gonna disagree to agree.
I just think squirt the toast is a stretch.
No, that's just like some. I definitely remember using like burst and squirt in like verses, like battle verses at the
Right.
time.
Yeah.
Like that. That's why I'm like defending it for my own
Right,
ego.
right,
No, squirt makes sense. You know, squirt the Ruger.
Squirt the toast means squirt the butter on the toast. Don't be an idiot.
Yeah, see, like when you're at Denny's and you got the little thing that you
God.
grab the ends of and then
Squirt it on there?
Denny's is the fucking worst.
Oh, God.
I ate there in San Jose. It was a mistake.
Bruh, I ate there in San Jose, and who was it? Oh, Heavy Bags? He was there sitting next to the source. I went and said no one up to the source, and Heavy Bags is like finishing his burger. He's like, this burger is amazing. And I'm like, he's like, B, this shit is bomb, D. And I'm like, and then like I kept ignoring it like the first 5 or 6 times, and then he was like, no, hey, this shit is really good. This shit is bomb. I'm like, bruh, it's not good. Whatever you got wasn't that good. Like, it's fucking Denny's.
Yo.
It's what's open. We're here.
What
Like-
was the? Did we go to like Caro's one time or something? And I like return. I got a meal
No,
from like
fucking Norms.
oh
dude.
Norms. It's like kind of
Yeah,
like a
I
Southern
know.
California Denny's.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
And-
right down the
yeah.
street, actually.
Right.
There's a Norm's on Sherman Way. and
Yeah,
shit,
so
not
this
too
is
far
regional,
from-
but they had a special. We went in there at like fucking 2 a.m, drunk off our asses, and I got a like $8.99 meal that came with steak, shrimp, mashed potatoes, like Texas toast, like all this whole like smorgasbord of food. And they brought out the food, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? This doesn't look like the picture at all. I'm like, I asked for my steak medium rare. You brought me out this fucking piece of charcoal.
No,
I'm like, give me my...
you're underplaying it, dude. Like basically, you got like the shrimp, you got like the surf and turf, you got shrimp steak, and you were going in on every item. You're like,
I was like, yo,
the
this shit is
shrimp
disgusting.
sucks dick. This steak ass. This coleslaw looks like shit.
I was like, I just want different food. I'm like, I feel like I got bamboozled. Like this
And it
shit
was
is
late
For
disgusting.
$8.99.
It was like 2 a.m.
It might have been only like $7.99.
$7.99.
It was so cheap. But I was like, look,
What'd
it's
you
not, I'm like,
expect?
it's not about the price. It's just like I was expecting something different. This shit is disgusting.
How did you expect
But
something
he was
different?
so mad at me. He was so embarrassed. Like we were at the big.
I was
Yeah,
laughing.
I don't-
Jamie
I
and
don't
Lay were
complain.
pissed off.
I don't like when people like.
I'm not
crazy
usually
when I'm
like
eating
that
with the
either. It was
food.
just it was the combination of like I really wanted that surf and turf to be delicious, and I was very drunk, and so I got
There it
complaining. I
is.
got complaining.
There
you
it
feel me?
is,
I was
for
like,
sure,
man.
for sure.
Anyways.
Yeah, I couldn't get over how much Heavy Bags was just like, this shit is
it's
amazing.
like,
I'm
where do you eat at?
No, it's not.
Right.
And they're like, we don't got those in Jersey. And then his boy's like, yeah, we do. He's like, I've never seen a Denny's. He's like, they're everywhere. He's like, that shit was amazing, B. And I'm like, it really wasn't.
That's too funny.
I didn't taste it, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
That you spit the same verse to both. And you never squawk the toast. Only thing you have in common with the Tech 9 and Hollows is that you spit the same verse to both. But I ain't mad at the shit.
Fight Club shit.
Yeah,
and
he
then,
recycled.
was it Tech 9 that he... No, he didn't battle. He battled him somewhere else besides...
I have no
Fight
idea.
Club, right?
I don't remember where he battled Tech.
Yeah,
he
because
recycled
he
it.
used the shit, but it
Yeah.
wasn't at the
Lions
same
Den.
event.
It was
Lions
Den.
Den. Yeah. That shit's hard.
You're reciting often. You did what's right, Ars. You're supposed to recycle garbage.
What's Jersey know about
Now, let's be honest. You give gang members a bad name when you twist your fingers and throw your click in the air. Cause you a bitch. just continue to twist up your hair. Speaking of which, I'll let a clip spit at this dipshit. It won't be that Canadian rapper when I shoot at this kid's twist. You better sleep with one eye open like Slick Rick. I'll make this bitch strip. Take his clothes, switch my gears like a stick shift.
But wouldn't both his eyes just still be closed?
Wait, what? What was the line?
Unless the reason he wears an eye, he better sleep with one eye open
Rick.
like Slick Rick. But wouldn't he just sleep with both eyes closed?
Con thinks like he has an eye patch because one eye won't close. He's like, he needs an eyelid, obviously.
Yeah, he's got an eye patch because he's missing an eyelid.
Rick wears an eye patch. He doesn't have an eyelid. His vision's perfect. He just can't blink.
He can't sleep.
That's one story he didn't tell
It's
the
an
kids.
eye patch filled with Visine to keep his eye moist. Like what?
Okay, cool. Now I get it.
The rail stuck. You better sleep with one eye open like Slick Rick. I'll make this bitch strip. Take his clothes, switch
See, he
my...
should have said, you better stay awake with one eye probably closed.
We can only assume.
Yeah, it's. What if it's closed? Why would it be covered? I don't know. Symmetry.
My gears like a stick shift. I had the rail stuck up like rich chicks. Now this crip loves to tell stories and want to rep Grape Street. But I know real grapes and they don't like scrubs. You screaming out Watts like you some type dog. Only Watts do no deal with a light bulb. It's predictable and you should have predicted it. So don't get all hyped up. You just beating yourself. You the Brad Pitt of Fight Club. I like slugs that a clip spark at your feet so you could crip walk. Get pissed off when I grip the steel, put him in the wheelchair. Now you could be a crip for real. I'ma break his eyes till he can't see, bruise him till he's all purple, and throw him on Grape Street.
Yeah, there's where the Slick Rick line could have been useful. He just shot his load too early.
Yeah, he fucked up.
Wheelchair. Now you could be a crip for real. I'ma break his eyes till he can't see, bruise him till he's all purple.
I'ma break his eyes till he can't see and he's gonna sleep with one eye open.
The other one that isn't broken. Somebody said, when I squirt your eye, it'll get slick. So good.
And throw him on Grape Street. Make a quick call and have day go through. Lost, you said in Oakland they smoke grapes? I bet in Watts them grapes smoke you.
Let's go!
Cause I know real grape dudes that'll make this grapefruit leak grape juice. What could this fake grape tell me? You get spread with the biscuit. Now you grape jelly. See, you stay yelling to hide your lack of creativity. You get amped when you're rapping. You screaming for no reason. You Samuel Jackson. You got no character, no cadence, no lyrics either. A $5 flow with no delivery. You Little Caesars. And no Crips believe you. Cause everything you say is a made up story. You never slide shells in the fifth to make sales on the strip to see the dough. You a TV show. All we hearing is tales from the crib. A bunch of lines, corny bars and a couple lines.
Wait, was that?
So
How do you rewind?
chop off them
Jack.
Wait, let me.
Goes back like 5.
You a TV show. All we hearing is tales from the crib.
That's like very similar to his
his
very famous.
A bunch of lines, corny bars and
What
a
battle
couple
is that
lines.
meme
Watch
from?
this. So I'm
Young Miles, maybe?
The actual
No,
meme
it
joint?
was the same event that Aver battled Young Miles at. I forgot who Khan battled at.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not like from Wildin' Out or nothing?
No,
it's
from a
Smack-
battle.
it's a Smack
It
battle.
looks like
It's a smack battle.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, it's the one where he's wearing the hat that
Yeah.
matches his fucking
It's like
sweater
Burberry
and
shit or
shit.
something.
Yeah. That's right.
chop off them dreads for your Busta Rhymes. I'll dump the 9 and snipe lead. Turn those dark blue chunks you always rap about to bright red. Snipe lead.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Somebody said J goes back 10 seconds, left arrow goes back 5 seconds.
Shit.
I'm gonna start incorporating the left arrow. Shout out Recife.
And I'm throwing up slugs, you might think he switched gangs when he's throwing up blood. easy, man.
The build-up so
He's on him. Let's go.
Yeah, that second round goes to Ars for sure. That was the most dominant round, right?
Yeah.
From
Con
what I
also
remember.
he had some awkwardly placed timing on some of the punchlines where I felt like he was a couple syllables short of a real bar. That's very tech nerdy of me to say, but there was somewhere I was like,
No, yeah, where it just didn't sound like it
yeah,
hit right.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he was probably nervous and fucking up at that point.
Yeah, when you do that, when he does it, sometimes the look makes up for it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's like the rhyme comes in too early, so he fills it with a sideways glance.
He also just didn't look. He looked like he knew he was losing.
Yeah,
you know, which sucks. I hate. That's the worst feeling as a battler when you're like, okay, even if I deliver all my shit great, like they did something that I kind of can't beat.
Yeah.
It's the worst feeling. You're like going through the motions, and then you're just sitting there like nothing I do is good enough, and you're doing it, but you're having these side thoughts while you're doing it.
You're
like,
trying to
God
rap
damn
with
it.
one eye open,
You know?
Yeah. Like, you know those old like TV game shows where they would pick a winner by having a fucking applausometer? You know, if you looked at an applausometer of those last two rounds, Arsenal's would be over in the red zone and Conceited's would be in the middle somewhere. Like he just wasn't like the energy, like I said, got sucked out of the room at that point. Like no one was reacting to any of this shit.
For sure. Definitely. I for sure. And that's the thing is Ars started a bit like, I don't know, like, but that was almost, I think, just part of making his shit longer just to display, like, oh, you're gonna fucking go long, I'm gonna go.
Word.
And it also just kind of, it actually worked, you know. It wasn't shit like he should have cut that because it was filler. It added to kind of the mystique of that verse of like he's wilding out at the end, and it was like 11 minutes. That's like one of the first things we say when we describe that. Yeah, that fucking.
The
you know
funny
what I
thing
mean? Like,
is, the part where he's like shaking his dreads in his face, he was just repeating "I squirt the toast" over and over.
that's what they don't get.
I squirt it. I squirt the toast. I squirt the toast. Like over and over. I squirt the toast. I squirt the toast
till it jams.
That's a good line. That's a good gun bar. I'll squirt the toast till it jams.
For that butter, I'll squirt the toast till it jams.
That's makes sense. Like just to say,
you got no nuts like peanut butter. All right. Let's see what Ars got. I don't know. I think I like Conceited's first, so I'll say it's 1-1.
Yeah.
But if it's 2-round battle, Ars gets there. He won by
I
agree. He's got the most dynamic.
Yeah, a
shit
bigger
so
margin
far.
for sure.
Yeah.
Breath smell like shit mixed with clam chowder. That ain't no damn sour. Fuck bubblegum, you need to put your fucking tongue in a damn shower. The top of your head come to your dude navel. We ain't battle at the fight club because they said you wouldn't have been able to see above the pool table.
Damn, Con got him.
Yo, but that setup, dog. Your forehead come up to your dude navel. That's so good.
That's funny.
We ain't battle at the fight hour. Fuck bubblegum, you need to put your fucking tongue in a damn shower. The top of your head come to your dude navel. We ain't battle at the fight club because they said you wouldn't have been able to see above the pool table. You don't look that conceited to me. You like a little boy with skinny jeans and a schmedium tee. All this, I said all this gun cocking and clapping talk will get you put in a box, kid. A uppercut to you, weenie. You gonna run out the door like QP and Fox did.
Northwest Division.
That's a very specific reference. What happened?
Young Nate, when I was throwing battles for Grind Time in the Northwest, young Nate like socked Fox during the battle.
But he said before, what did he say before it?
Oh yeah, he's like, you somebody. It wasn't him. It was somebody right behind him. But somebody just goes, "You's a weenie," and then young Nate like socks Fox right in the face or whatever.
Yo, calling
And
somebody a
then
weenie.
they
They called his dad.
Yeah, it's so hard. Like,
No, I'm not. It was this whole thing, but whatever. Ultimately, he's like, we're gonna battle. And there's like this confrontation, and then he's like, I'm battling you. And then you just hear, You's a weenie. And it was just pandemonium.
That's cold.
You only 4'10", so why you rant and scream? QP and Fox did. You weenie, you gonna run out the door like QP and Fox did.
When I hit you, weenie,
Wait,
you gonna ran out the...
is there videotape of that? Is that how we saw it?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
No, he was there.
Right, but how did he see it?
Oh yeah, it was
online.
a big deal at the time.
It was a battle,
Oh, okay.
and so it came out. You know what I mean?
Off air, you're gonna have to show me
Wait.
that. That sounds hilarious.
Yeah.
But they put it up.
You only 4'10", so why you rant and scream? Let's try gambling. $100 say he can't tap the backboard off a trampoline. I said, yo, dwarfism is what I'd call an issue. It must be hard to kiss you when your girl about 6 feet taller than you. You'll go to jail for a starter pistol and let your cellmate use your forehead for some toilet tissue.
That's the second toilet tissue. He round a lot of these bars taking a shit
for sure.
It's on the phone.
Right. Man, you soft.
He's like, wait, what can I rhyme this with?
He's like, damn, this shit's soft. He looks down at the toilet paper and it's just...
Right.
He's like, I got it.
He's like, you know what I've never noticed about toilet tissue before? It's very soft.
Conceited, it's very...
Why is that? Cause you soft and you feminine? Talking about I'm pretty. My complexion is the glossy as cinnamon. You out here in the...
Cause cinnamon's hella glossy. All right, let's go.
Pretty. My complexion is the glossy as cinnamon. You out here in the Bay lying to these white bitches, trying to get a date for tonight, talking about you a dark-skinned Dominican. That's why niggas hoping you lose. You was the worst mistake to ever come through your mother's fallopian tubes. I choke you and hope that you ooze. Strangle your neck and your throat will be bruised. Then stick a mouse trap in both of your shoes.
He's such a prankster.
And then I'll tie your shoelaces together. And I'll put sugar in your gas tank. I'm just...
Banana in your muffler poles.
I'm mischievous.
Ars, you devil.
He's like,
have you ever seen Home Alone? I'll do that whole thing.
I swear to God, I was just at this say that. He's like watching Home Alone, taking a shit, writing his bars.
I'll blowtorch your door handle.
Tar and feather you when you walk into the room and it...
You ever played that game Mousetrap? I'm gonna do all that shit.
I'm gonna do all that.
Speaking of Home Alone, me and Real Deal both had a iron to Marv's face, like Home Alone type bar in the room.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because Marv gets the fucking iron.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, we both had one. He said it first. Fuck. So first round, I said mine third.
Do you know that the tall guy from Home Alone is also the narrator of The Wonder Years? Did you know that?
I feel like I knew that at one point, but it's
the tall criminal.
The tall
yeah.
criminal.
What's his name? I always want to say
Dan
it's not
something.
Christopher Lloyd. Yeah. I know
Daniel something. He was the narrator of The Wonder Years, one of the most beautiful television shows of all time.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Fred Savage in a Jets jacket.
Advise you not to load your gauge. Because I'm a Chuck Norris chop you, disarm you, then power drive you on your shoulder blades. I'm loud. I'm high. If I don't blow the haze, I might Shawn Michaels super kick you in some rollerblades. Fuck heaven, you in solar space.
Yo, that performance factor that Ars had, like, what?
Yeah.
He didn't allow anyone else to do it. He's like, nope, get off it, get the fuck out of it.
He's like,
He's like, but I'm gonna kick you. I'm gonna put my fucking chin on your fucking hat and shake my dreads in your. Don't you fucking get on your homeboy's shoulders anywhere near me. But no, that's such great performance though. Like,
I feel like somebody tried to like swipe his legs away, like they thought he was really gonna kick.
No, Con did. He was like, "Don't do it."
He's like, "Don't kick me."
Yeah, don't do it. I'm drinking
don't
water.
you disrespect
If
me.
you spill water in my neck.
Don't make me squirt this water bottle.
Fuck heaven, you in solar space. I might Shawn Michaels super kick you in some rollerblades. Fuck heaven, you in solar space. You got the body of a 6-year-old girl with a cobra face.
That's my favorite line of the whole battle.
That's
that is
so
hard
whimsical.
as fuck.
It's so whimsical.
Yo, it's
with a
pretty
cobra
on point.
face.
Yeah, I know
Pretty
it's super on point. I remember when I
let's
heard that.
Like, let's talk about why does he have a cobra face?
Look at him. He looks like a cobra.
He does kind of
It's
look like
super
a
on
cobra.
point.
Does he have like a rounded?
An
his
untaunted cobra.
teeth kind of stick out like fangs.
An untaunted cobra.
Yes,
no,
fangs.
it's like his,
Untaunted cobra.
yeah, it's like before the hood. No, but it's like his facial structure and like
Yeah.
no, it's hella
Snake-like.
good.
Yeah,
Very
it is,
snake-like?
and you've got a body like a 6-year-old girl
With
a
cobra
face.
Blades. No, fuck heaven, you in solar space. You got the body of a 6-year-old girl with a
Look, that
Yeah. Come on, man. He looks like a cobra, dog.
yeah.
He's like, plus Ars delivered it.
that's the sound that's happening right now.
Don't provoke me, Ars. I'm gonna squirt the toast.
That's why he's got the fitted too. The big fitted's holding the hood in. I'm like,
cobra face. So I know you a slithery ass snake who wears skinny.
Those are lyrical rhyme zoo bars.
you a
Slithery
in
ass
this lyrical rhyme zoo? That's what somebody said. You a slithery snake.
Lyrical rhyme zoo bars.
Leg jeans, Pradas, and
Brian.
glittery ass bakes. But you from BK. Nigga, you from Green Bay. And you work as a change toll collector on a freeway. You needed better school. You claiming you the man on a pedestal. Nigga, you need to stand on a stepping stool. So we can finally talk man to bitch. You may not know, but consider.
He just pulled an Ice Cube right there. Did you see that? He said so we can speak man to bitch. Because like at one point Ice Cube goes 1993 in one of his videos. Yeah.
We can talk man to bitch.
Yeah, that's what he just did. Watch. He goes
finally talk man to bitch. You may not know, but considered considered naughty on Santa's list.
Maybe he was just kind of like, oh, like grip it, like, oh, like it sucks that I have to do this to you. Like,
I like how you look for the depth in it. You're like, nah, like he meant squirt the toast because like
the line that he follows it up with. Listen.
You may not know, but considered naughty on Santa's list.
Alright, he won the first round. That is officially 3-0. No, honestly, that's hilarious.
That's funny.
That's an amazing line.
Not only is Ars a prankster, but he doesn't get caught for his pranks. He's a good guy on Santa's list.
You may not know this.
Yeah, you
It's
may
so
not know
whimsical.
That's so good.
He's funny.
Fuck.
He's very
Mixture of Marshall Mathers and Can the bitch. You may not know, but considered naughty on Santa's list. I'm a mixture of Marshall Mathers and cannabis. I'll torture you by making you slow.
Watch the lush giggles.
Watch who?
I'm a mixture of Marshall Mathers and cannabis. I'll torture you by making you slowly sip on your grandma's piss.
Yeah, all of them. No one's
Mom,
safe.
sister, girl, grandma.
No one's safe.
Then feed you banana clips, and that's dessert. Fuck battling me. You need to worry about dude who say he gonna fuck you up after work. Cause I've traveled, I'm good. I've battled around half the earth. Ratchet burst, casket hearse, Paul Bearer past the church. You a dead bird, pigeon gone. Is it true all little people are fans of midget porn? I'm the king and you a little pawn?
True.
Other words, Mr. Potato Head height with the little arms? Game over. Your midget ass need a makeover. I know it's a small world, but I'd be damned if little people take over.
His whole thing was I hate midgets at this time.
It started here.
It started here?
Yeah, that's his first one.
Yep.
Yo, to beat me, you gonna need a verse from Jigga Jehovah, 108 soldiers and a fucking flamethrower. In battle, I'm on top of this. You about as real as Metropolis. I shove my dick and a rhinoceros down your sister's esophagus.
I was gonna say that rhinoceros
Stop
esophagus is like one of the oldest rhyme schemes in the. That's like the first one everyone learned.
Especially esophagus.
Yeah.
Like your hand on the metal. Nigga, how you gonna do a drive-by? You jump in the driver's seat and your feet don't even land on the pedal. You need 4 phone books to sit on. Nigga, you should just fly there. At Six Flags, they said you gotta be this tall to get on. So we know you can't ride there. 09 is my year. Oakland was cracking. It died here. We at the dinner table, this nigga eating yogurt in a high chair. With a bib and a pacifier. And a diaper full of soft shit. Fuck you up physically. In a diaper full of soft shit. Bib and a pacifier. In a diaper full of soft shit.
It also looked like Khan was like
bending over
like
I don't eat yogurt.
Like they planned that
I don't eat
bar.
yogurt.
Right.
I don't eat yogurt.
I'm lactose intolerant.
With a bib and a pacifier. In a diaper full of soft shit.
Look you up. Watch his face.
In a diaper full of soft shit. I fuck you up physically. No handworks. All kicks. I had your niggas like, oh shit. That nigga all sick. He done turned Khan to one of the cast members from Saw 6. I hate grown men with baby faces. And I actually hate people that's mainly racist. I'm a felon. Back in Jersey, I'm on a run. I got 80 cases. You're an ass eater.
I don't feel like they would let him travel to California if that was true.
Hey, you know what I mean? There's been crazier things, you know? Crazier things have been squirted. Like, I don't think it's too crazy. I believe him. 80 cases?
In Jersey, I'm on a run. I got 80 cases.
I believe him.
You're an ass eater. Your tongue all in that lady anus. You like...
Eating ass is very trendy now. So he was maybe Conceited just ahead of the time.
Ahead of his
Butt
time.
in your mouth. That's why you smoke cigarettes on a daily basis. I'm the man with my black ass. I squeeze hands in my Mac blast. Is there a reason I'm battling Wee Man from the Jackass?
What's coming from Wee Man after Wee Man from?
Right. That was like ding ding
Jackass.
Right.
What a jackass.
I squeeze hands in my Mac blast. Is there a reason I'm battling Wee Man from the Jackass?
From the Jack. Like who called
I get it cracking. We could get
Yo,
it.
you catch that new episode of The Jackass?
right.
With Bam the
Like
Margera?
you did not guess that bar properly.
I'm really into the Friends.
Yeah.
Right.
Steve the O is probably my favorite character.
Steve the O.
Johnny the Knoxville.
Popping for a cost. How I'm supposed to take you serious when Willy Wonka is your boss?
I'm just glad that Khan kind of absorbed some of these before.
Right, because these could
before
all be
I
applied
battled.
to you. These could all.
I mean,
if we
a
battled,
lot of
I would
them
just
were.
do this verse.
A lot of them were when I battled Arsenal, but I'm just glad he at least took some of them away.
Right.
You know what I mean?
This the truth. I said this the truth. I wouldn't lie to you. But what type of guy are you that can actually stand straight the fuck up and don't gotta bend down when he tie his shoe?
Go in.
Are you white or black? Dominican, Latino, Cripid, or Damu? Conceited wouldn't be ill with the swine flu. Every STD possible and cancer times 2. Or even the actual AIDS virus secretly living inside you. Brooklyn can't find you with a flashlight in the daytime. Cause you the neighborhood predator, little man. You made Dateline about 8 times. This nigga talking real nasty on the chat room. beating his dick off in the back room. I bet you right now it's a 12-year-old girl waiting for him in the back room. Young 12-year-old beating his dick off in the back room. I bet you right now it's a 12-year-old girl waiting for him in the back room. Yo, I don't give a fuck. You talking all this squirting, you don't pop shit but a shirt tag. You's a skinny, scrawny, filthy fucking shitfoot dirtbag. And last but not least, I bust my clip. If I do this one more time, stand on my homie's shoulders, I'll be the height that you can suck my dick.
Get him, baby. Dope.
Blown back. Got your sister saying Dammy's the call.
Oh, XI.
There's
Shout out
one
XI.
more, right?
Yeah, where
Conceited.
the hell is part 5 though? It's like not linked.
Nick Cannon had it removed.
Ooh. Probably.
Yo, this battle is hella long for a grind time
real.
battle.
I know it is.
Like not even like at the time.
I sound like
it
pearls
just
and some
is.
glitters.
You got on rosary. Oh, go ahead.
But look at my ears.
Yeah, he's in his head at this point.
Yeah.
Pearls and some glitters.
You got on rosary. Oh, go ahead.
But look at my ears. The girl in the bathroom, that girl is your sister. Now listen, I'm starting to think Arsenal dumb. With that whole little style you pulled, where the fuck you get the name Arsenal from?
My bad. Come on. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Are you ready? Now look, is it to show the many different ways that Arsenal is garbage? Or is it because all you got's an arsenal of losses? I'm so sick when I spit, my bars make you nauseous. I'm sharper than the top of arrows. They wouldn't let you stay in the booth if you was Colin Farrell. Hold on, that's because you don't say anything swell. I'm emptying shells, you New Jersey devil, I'll send them to hell. In your video blog, you call me a window shopper. Bitch, I'm a star. The only way I'm window shopping is if I'm buying tents for the car.
That was hot.
Why you spitting in bars? You sound like a pussy, a bitch, a herb. I know you want no action, Marv, cause he's scared of a bird. Yeah. Now look, that means he won't sprout guns.
Ars is hitting him back. With
He already.
like, oh, you want to talk? Now I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna predict
he's like,
your shit.
He's like very defeated in this.
Oh
round.
yeah,
It sucks.
you could feel it in his whole aura, his whole persona.
No matter the outcome, you've been to the east and the west and the map and the bottom, but St. Louis got you scared to be in the middle like Malcolm.
Yo, why did Arsenal predicted St. Louis in the middle of the bar though? That kind of gets more respect from it.
In the bottom, but St. Louis got you scared to be in the middle like Malcolm. Now you know after that I ain't losing. I'll make sure that I get ready to rip that tight shirt and spit them choppers, cause I'ma say, yo, he's right there, and have them hitmen holler.
Come on, what's up, baby? Yo, the crowd is not
dead,
fucking
yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Dude.
Right.
Even like some decent lines that would get a reaction, I think everyone just over
At this point,
this
they're probably
battle
tired,
and conceited.
though, too.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I mean, we literally all been standing there for an hour at this point listening to them.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Is this the last round?
Yeah.
Like, can we go home?
I mean, we started this probably like what 7:45 or something latest.
It's midnight now.
See, listen, look, I'm hotter. All you rap about is how a bitch will suck you and a bitch will touch you. Nigga, I don't even think that a bitch will fuck you. So stop saying you be cashing
not
the
even a
checks.
good
You a
diss.
rookie and you battling vets. The only time you got pussy is when you backed out from battling Rex. Yeah. That was time for me slashing your neck. I said you go to Kane University, so you be in the campus courtyard. Your life's not gang related, schoolboy. Only B's and C's, you know, going report cards.
Keep moving.
So listen, I'm good. So listen.
Ars, why your hands shaking? I'm good.
God, he's in his head.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's cold.
Khan knows. He knows he's.
Keep moving.
So listen, I'm good. So listen, I'm gonna do it like this. Look, we all know that llama is on him. His guns might go bam boom, but mine sound like this. Cause the silencer's on him. See, this is the same place you lost last time. Now you're gonna defeat yourself. Isn't it awkward our history repeats itself? But that's not a shout out. As far as the West, I got love for Del Monte.
The best, I used to love this because you can see Ock right here, kind of like, yeah, where's this me? But then he's like, but that's not a shout out. And he's like, oh fuck, awkward stuff. And then Ock is like getting madder as he goes along.
Last time. Now you're gonna defeat yourself. Isn't it awkward our history repeats itself? But that's not a shout out. As far as the West, I got love for Delmont, Disaster, and Password Stuff. But the rest of them nerds suck. I'll fuck awkwards up.
But to Brian's credit, Brian was kind of punking him. He's like, win this one first.
Oh, shit.
Why don't you win this
Now listen. Wait, who does he shout out? Delmon, Passwords, who else?
Disaster.
Yeah.
You know
the
what's
rest
a
of the
playoff of,
nerds
right?
suck.
What's that?
You know what it's a playoff of, right?
When Ock battled
Arsenal, he's like, fuck.
Yeah,
he said
he's like, I respect
Lux Mook and blah, but the rest suck. I'll fuck T-Rex up.
Okay.
Listen, look. Hey, come on. Shut up. Hey, let him fucking rap. Let us go.
He's getting heckled from both.
Let him go.
Let him go.
Respect him. Ars wasn't heckling him in the first round, and then this fool was kind of, he gave Ars the like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing, we're talking.
Like predicting,
like, because Ars wasn't really doing that in the first round or two, but Conceited kept doing this, so now he's like, why's your hand shake? He's like predicting shit now, he's like, no, I'm gonna fucking
But also
heckle you
at this
then.
point, I feel like Ars caught the Holy Ghost
And he
in
knows.
2 different rounds,
Yeah.
and he's just feeling it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, when
But
you
it's
feel good about
also
something, you
that,
feel like you'll say some wild shit.
Yeah.
Like, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I've done it. Not even just because I was like, I felt like I was good, because somebody said something during my, like, battling DNA, where I was just like, you're dumb, you're lost. like I'm normally pretty cool, like with my good shit. But like after I ended my third round, 3-0, you suck, you're terrible, time. Like not rhyming anything, like, and it's kind of the most like ungracious I've ever looked, like kind of like annoying.
You look
but
like a bad winner.
But yeah, exactly. But it was just because of that shit. Like I was like, "Fuck you! You're talking during my shit." Like, and so I feel like it's definitely the combination of ours being like, "I'm fucking winning," and you were talking during my shit. You open the floodgates. Yeah, let's go.
You got me ready to squeeze the toast.
To squirt.
Squirt the toast.
Yeah, I'm ready to squirt the pancake.
Hey, let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
Let him go. Respect him. Jesus.
Now look,
Respect him.
Now look, I'm the type to move the rock first. I'm like cavemen. The extra clips go for the Rugers, the silencers on the 5s and 7s, but the inf beam go on top 8s like my MySpace friends. So I don't know why you talking and yelling. I be sparking the weapon. It won't be a cartoon when all your dogs go to heaven. I'm on with the weapon.
Why did he do that?
Is. I was waiting.
Why did he do that?
I was waiting.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yes.
I cock and I shoot it. Now they playing gospel songs and gospel music. Lose it and I'm popping these Rugers. Have your whole fam lighting up candles. You ain't gotta be Jewish. Try to be stupid, also approaching a gorilla. I got toasters to deliver, shit floating in your liver. You see my finger holding on the trigger. I'll have his body like Tina Turner, rolling on a river.
It's got some old school references.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna stop right there. I'm chill. I'm good. I'm good.
Ours was
Dogs go to heaven.
Over. Well, yeah, I think ours got that.
Yeah,
I still do.
Clearly.
Definitely.
Clearly.
Definitely got the second and third. I like Conceited's first, you know, that's the, but he had, you know, like in the first I said Conceited had the highest highs and the lowest lows. Like ours had the highest highs for sure, second and third, like undeniably.
And by the last round, Conceited didn't even have a high, unfortunately.
Huh?
That last round was like
painful
to watch.
both the second and third. And you know how like when we ended the first, it was like, oh, he had the higher out. Like Ars outshined all his best shit that was even in the round conceded one by far, like second and third. Like, yeah.
Not to mention he fucked his grandmother, his sister, his mom,
Fucked his whole family.
girl.
But
he got a lot of nuts off in those.
But
movies.
his niece, you know,
Yeah,
still fair game.
remains
Battle
untouched.
rap,
Right.
still pristine.
The only person that conceded got to fuck in that battle, allegedly, was the 12-year-old girl in the back room.
Yeah, as
Just saying.
given context from Arsenal. Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, just by that alone, I think Arsenal wins.
On a man level, I'm
You
thinking,
know?
yeah. On a strictly genetic level,
Right.
genetic reproduction.
Getting to spread his genetics, his
Yeah,
DNA
yeah.
around, like
Yeah.
on some true alpha male shit. He
Yeah.
clearly won that battle.
Yeah, Arsenal is definitely on some Genghis Khan.
But I mean, I think like rewatching it now, I kind of just remember being there and feeling like once he did the like pulled his hair out,
Yeah,
did the
yeah.
shake in the
That-
dreads
yeah,
in his
that
face.
was-
Was the end of the battle. Realistically,
really
that was
was.
the spiritual end of the battle.
It really was.
Yeah, and yeah.
No.
Word up. I
Classic.
agree. Yeah, it's a good battle.
It's a classic for sure.
It's long, like it's long.
where's the
Like
interviews
it's not
at?
even just
Let's roast
long.
me.
It's not even just long for like, oh, this is grind time. It was long. No, it's long. Period.
We've watched a lot of conceded battles. We watched fucking Con versus Eldot with Hollow last.
Why does that only have 1,300 views?
We gotta watch
it's
Khan
just
versus
another-
Kruger
we
at
did.
some point. Oh, we did.
did. Me and you
I was
did.
faded then. That's probably like second.
It was a
or
long
third.
time ago.
It's probably second or
Yeah.
third.
Watch we did.
What about
So I got suggestions.
Nesso?
Oh yeah, we haven't watched that.
Wait, we're not doing Tiger Tie?
We can do
Tiger Tie Dirt.
Uh,
we watch 3 normally.
Oh,
unless
okay,
it goes
okay,
to
okay,
OT.
okay.
So
Yeah.
that was a long one. What are some?
Yeah, that was a long one.
Another one I thought it'll be short.
Yeah.
But you know, Serious Gin.
Ooh, I'm down.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, you know what I really like too? Do you guys ever do any O Solo battles, like old
I've
school?
been
ones?
wanting to do O Solo battles.
Like
no.
O Solo, I don't remember who it was, but it was way back in the day. But he had a battle, somebody at what was the one with the pool table? Was that
Fight
Fight
Club?
Club? Yeah,
Yeah,
Fight
yeah.
Club. Where I don't know if he won or lost, but he was styling and he was like really like on that like
Always.
sing-songy shit. Like, It
Yeah.
was dope.
I gotta take a piss. You mind if I just step out for a quick
handle it.
little
course.
smoke?
All right,
Course.
guys. Illmac's gone. Do you guys want to talk shit about him while he's not here? Let us know in the chat room. We will discuss with you until he gets back.
Why are none of his battles showing up? It's just all interviews about his recent battles.
It was do O Solo Fight Club, and just see if anything comes up.
the fuck? They battled? Holy shit, I didn't know that.
That's too recent. The one
Yeah, I
I
know.
was thinking of was like fucking 10 years old, probably. But I would watch Sirius versus Jin. That would be tight.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that shit, or we could watch you and what is it, 60 Cycle Hum versus No Can Do and Awkwards.
What? Oh, me? No, I don't want to
Me?
watch that. I don't want to watch that at all. I want to watch the interview of me interviewing fucking Conceited and Arsenal awkwardly because I feel like it's probably terrible. And I feel like I had a very bad outfit on.
All right, here we go.
Oh, hey, how's it going? My name's Intuition.
my God.
Here at Battle of the Bay 5, we're just preparing. There's about 100 people in line. There's another 100 inside so far, and it's still early, so tonight's going to be packed as a motherfucker.
Oh my god, so bad.
Ridiculous.
Possibly jizz in their pants, these battle nerds.
Oh.
What's up, man? It's your-
Oh god.
That's amazing. That's fucking
Look at this
amazing.
outfit.
Possibly jizz in their pants, these battle nerds. Brian, yeah, okay.
Boy, Intuition, we're here at Battle of the Bay 5, day 2. Just watched a very intense battle between two beasts. One of them was Arsenal, and this is my man right here.
CONCEITED conceded the fucking monster. You already know, man.
For sure. Hey, man, that was a dope battle. It's going to get gazillions of views. I have a feeling. Tell me how you feel about your performance.
My first 2 rounds, I feel, it was solid. The first, I went in crazy. The second, I think it was solid. But the third, I forgot, so he got it. I'm not gonna lie. He did his thing. Nothing away from him. I fucks with all. He's my man. It happens. But If I ever get a rematch, it's a problem.
There you go. Now, I noticed in this battle, you kind of called out Awkwards. What's the story behind that? Let me know.
See, this is the same place you lost last time. Now you're going to defeat yourself. Isn't it awkward our history repeats itself? But that's not a shout-out. As far as the West, I got love for Delmont, Disaster, and Passwords Tough. But the rest of them nerds suck. I'll fuck Awkwards up! Because honestly, I wanted to battle Awkwards. Yeah. To be honest, I mean, I want to be just a battle. Yeah. You know, I think it'd be a good battle. But I knew from the history of that line and the area I'm at, I knew it was gonna be crazy. So that was basically it. You know?
Hi there, it's Intuition Battle of the Bay 5, day 2. Just got done watching a really great battle between.
I don't want to watch these anymore.
No, let's just watch this right now.
Passwords and my man right here. Introduce yourself.
Hollow the Dawn, baby. They don't know me.
I'm sure they do. If they don't, now they do, though.
Not being cocky, but just saying, you know.
Not being cocky, I'm just saying, though.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Funding for this program was provided by the Annenberg CPB Project.